Bate la porta.
Hi.
Did you knock?
Nope. But I was thinking about it.
Why didn't you?
There was no one around to let me in.
I was in the cellar. How did you know?
You want nice company or a nice view? I can give you a room upstairs next to Brother Umberto. He's a very nice monk, very nice. But the window looks on a wall. Or I can give you this room. Very nice view to the courtyard, but nobody to talk to. The young stranger next door never leaves her room and never talks to anybody.
I'll jump up and try and get in. Because you know what it's like, the people always jump up with me. So I'll try and be sure, and then I'll make some service.
The professor isn't available right now. No, por favor. O professor não está disponível neste momento. Ela está ocupada.
Excuse me, can I see the professor?
No, for the moment it's impossible.
Thank you.
Thank you. Desculpa. Sente-se. Não, por favor. Mais tarde. Mais tarde. I must admit, I doubted whether you'd cope here. But Dr. Barredo was full of praise for your work. Why did you leave his clinic?
Dr. Barredo retired, and his successor wasn't entirely convinced about the way I work.
We're willing to be convinced. But please, remember, you're not to teach orientation by yourself. It is a matter of the patient's safety. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm, of course.
May we come closer?
Why do you want to come closer?
We could touch you.
I'll smell you.
Yeah, smell you.
I can smell you.
You may smell me. But stay in your seats.
From this distance, the only thing we know is you smoke, sir.
And what would you learn up close?
If you smoke cigarettes or a pipe.
Is it worth getting out of your seats to find that out? What else can you tell me without moving?
Without moving from here?
You can stand if you want.
Someone's walking across the courtyard.
Is it a man or a woman?
I think it's a woman
Why?
because of her shoes. Higher shoes.
Ah, men can also have this kind of a heel. They can have a Cuban heel. Like a 60s or 70s disco dancer. Does anybody else?
Je pense aussi que c'est une femme. Parce que les pas des femmes, ils sont plus forts.
Moi, je peux te dire que c'est un homme. Parce que des fois, les hommes peuvent avoir des pas plus forts.
I think it's a woman.
Oh, you think it's a woman too?
I also think it's a woman, yeah.
Oh, okay. And
So
what's-
do I.
Is it because of the shoes?
Yeah.
And her age? What do we think her age is? Is she young or is she old?
Young.
And what's she doing?
She's sweeping the courtyard.
A young woman smoking a foul cigarette and hacking like an old smoker. Can you imagine her?
She's finished sweeping.
She's gone all shy.
How come we can still hear her heels? Who's going to go and find out what the young lady's up to?
I will.
You got clean hands?
Yes.
Off you go.
Without my cane.
Why do you need a cane for? You might hit her on the ankle.
Cuidado! Estás bem? Magoaste? Querias ir onde? Vamos para ali, para o pé dos teus colegas.
Finished?
Yeah.
And how was it? Was it easy or was it hard?
Hard.
It is hard. It's really hard.
You're frightening the sparrows away.
One keeps coming.
It's a strange bird.
I thought it was a sparrow.
Why do you think so?
Because it hops. The other birds walk like people. Left, right, left, right.
That one's much bigger than a sparrow. What do you feed it?
Seeds.
What kind of seeds are they?
They're sunflower seeds. Didn't you know they like them?
Jenny? Jenny?
She's calling the cat. She's giving it some milk.
Ellen through. She went in.
She's gone back into the storeroom. And the caretaker's looking at the courtyard.
How do you know he's looking?
Well, because he's smoking. I can smell the smoke.
Could he be sitting?
Yeah, I suppose he could be.
Anything else?
No. No.
You missed the cat, walking right past your noses.
What cat? How can you hear a cat? Unless it bumps into something.
You could have smelt it.
Nobody can smell a cat. You're lying.
You all smelt it. You smelt the cat using the dog's nose. You just missed the barking.
He may be lying.
He quite obviously is lying.
Really? So who drank the milk? I'm coming. Are you ready? What do you have for me this time? Why?
We wanted to find out if you use a cane when no one's looking.
How do I know when no one's looking? I'm blind.
Well, why don't you use a cane then?
Blind people don't need canes. Unless they have a bad leg.
You wouldn't have fallen if you had a cane.
But I told you I don't use one.
Some of us think you're lying to us.
So you set up that fishing line to find out. What if I'd knocked a tooth out?
Well, you do need a cane then.
You needed to whack the desk as well.
Well, you're not blind at all.
Don't hit it so hard. You'll break it. It's not your cane. Nothing's happening. There's no one about.
If there's no one about, who's pruning the roses?
How do you know they're roses?
What else could they be pruning? Who's going to find out what they're pruning?
I will.
Off you go. But be careful of the thorns.
I'll go too.
Careful.
I will too.
Doesn't appear to be anything. No.
Nothing there really.
There's no one by the roses.
You were searching too low. The person was standing on a ladder.
Ow. I've been pricked about 3 times. I've been pricked about 5
Mr.
times.
Maria.
Sim, doutor. Oh, não. Pare, pare. Antônio. Oh, meu Deus. Estás todo arranhado. What are you doing here? Oh, my God. Come with me. Come.
Ian, Tom, please, come here.
Não te arranhaste? Oh. Oh, não é preciso chorar, então. Nada, não foi nada. Anda. Anda, não é preciso chorar. Não te arranhaste, está tudo bem.
What are you doing?
We were locating the gardener.
Oh, yes. It's lucky he isn't here. You've stepped on his roses.
What do you mean he's not here? He must be here.
Doctor, if you want to take part in the lesson, you have to be blindfolded.
A word with you in my office. Outdoor lessons require adequate preparation. Your group needs at least 3 sighted carriers. Under no circumstances are you to take them outside by yourself. One of them might get hit by a car.
I agree. But they don't have to go out in traffic right away. And what could hit them here besides a cat or a dog?
We have ambulances, coal trucks, and delivery trucks coming in and out.
You're right. I'll be more careful in future.
Being careful is not enough. Look at you. You're stuck in the middle of the room because you can't see the chair. Why won't you carry a cane?
I use one. Occasionally.
Judging by the state of your face, you ought to use it more often.
Who do I report to if I want to take the boys outside?
To me. Then I'll choose your assistants, depending on the number of patients.
Tomorrow I'm planning to sit with them on the bench by the door.
Very well. But please, write a lesson plan.
Jenny?
Excuse me. Hello? Hello. Why are we all waiting here? Why are we queuing here?
We've been grounded.
What happened?
The doctor didn't get your lesson plan. Did you forget?
Thank you. Okay. Sorry, where were you going?
We're in the courtyard.
Yeah, but you know the courtyard already. Don't you want to go further?
Well, of course we do. We want to see new places.
Ah,
Queremos ver novos lugares.
very good. So, why don't you open the door a little?
Yeah, but we're not allowed out.
You don't need to go out. You only need to open the door a little. Sorry. Excuse me, can I just... Very good, Serrano. Go. Steady. Let me just... Alex?
Yes?
Tiago?
Yes?
And you come here.
Yes?
And Serrano? Why don't you tell everyone what you can see?
Bert. I can hear some sort of machine, but I don't know what it's doing.
They are cars. Can't you try a bit harder? I just need you to go a little bit deeper, so just...
Je peux entendre quelque chose qui fait boum boum.
What?
I can hear something going boom boom.
Oh, that's your heart beating.
Is that all?
The sky is blue, but there are rain clouds coming. There's a storm approaching.
It's a jet plane.
Are you blindfolded?
No. If I was, I wouldn't be able to look after you.
You're not allowed to join in then. And what about you? Ava?
Me? I was just passing. I saw something. But it can't be.
What was it?
A ship.
Was für ein Schiff? What kind of ship?
Ein großes Schiff.
What was that?
A big ship. Like an ocean-going ship.
Can we go outside? Then we can hear it better.
No, you can't.
No, we can't.
I can. But the door to the street is on the other side.
Where's your cane?
Sorry?
Your cane, where's your cane?
I don't have a cane.
And then you can't go with me. Where's your cane?
I broke it.
How?
When I used the cane, people turned their heads and stared at me or tried helping me and pushed and pulled me.
You broke your cane on purpose.
You know how to walk without a cane. Do you think I could too?
It's dangerous. I'll think about it.
Please. I want to try now. Please.
most I can do is take a few steps for you. And you'll tell me what I'm doing and when to come back, as if it were you walking.
Okay. You're walking. You're walking along the pavement. Ian? Come back! Ian?
Didn't you notice that the pavement finishes?
No, you didn't notice. You could have been run over.
I can hear when the pavement finishes.
Did you not hear that car coming?
Yes, of course. But you didn't. Because you told me to come back right in front of a car.
How can you hear the end of the pavement?
Follow me, okay? Careful here. Step. You can hear it the entire time. It comes between the steps of the pedestrians and the sound of the wheels. Huh? And you can hear it from this point with an accuracy of 2 steps. But when you're moving, you can locate it more precisely. Imagine it. Then you'll hear it. Listen as it gets nearer. 3 steps, 2. Yep, okay, the last step before the curve always sounds different. Okay, you try. Ta-da. Shall we take a few more steps towards the other side?
No.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the door?
No, I want to carry on walking.
Eva, don't let these people push you around, okay?
Okay.
Follow me. Pedestrians avoid obstacles that are heading straight for them. You just have to hold a steady course.
What was that?
I don't know.
How did you miss it?
I did the same as the woman in front of us. Can you hear her steps?
I can hear a lot of steps.
Shoes with real thin leather soles. Expensive perfume. She's window shopping.
Did she turn around?
She went into a shop. Ready? It is. There's a man behind with a newspaper. Let's let him through. A drawing pin in his shoe. Can you hear it?
Why didn't we follow him?
I like the other one better. You can smell it.
It's a strange perfume.
mixture of last night's spirits with this morning's PR.
What kind of tree is it? Can you reach the leaves? What fruit is this?
Try this.
It's a cherry. I can't reach it.
Yes, you can. You just don't know where to look. No, they're no good, then they're too timid.
What do you mean, timid?
No, then no good. Rubbish.
What?
Rubbish. Yep, they're pretty good. Like an 8 out of 10, but, try these. Take a few more steps. Keep going. Yep, these are the best ones in the shop.
It's a chair.
What's a chair doing here?
I don't know.
People are sitting in these chairs.
And what are they doing?
I don't know. Why don't we sit down here and we'll see what happens next?
Okay.
It's a sea breeze.
How do you know?
Can you smell it?
Mm-mm.
They're playing drafts. And they're drinking homemade wine from mugs.
Olá, bom dia.
Bom dia.
Americanos?
No, English, German. Hold out your hand. Como te llamas?
Mário.
Ah, Mario. 2 cafés, por favor, Mario.
Sim, trago já.
Didn't you notice that I'm blind?
No, but don't hold the menu upside down.
Okay. How do you know they're drinking homemade wine?
They're pouring it from a jug.
I would like to drink some homemade wine.
Mario?
I think I can smell the sea. Is there a harbor here?
Yes. Can you hear those motors? They sound like motorbikes racing. But they're motorboats in the harbor.
How can you tell the difference?
They don't stop at traffic lights. You can hear the fuel pumps and water pumps working. And the cranes. There's a quay in front of us. And there's a big ship at the quay. Mario's forgotten about us. Mario!
I must be deaf.
Well, who saw that big ship today? Maybe you heard a siren when the liner was sailing into the port and forgot about it. Or you woke up.
Do you think I heard the ship that's in the harbor now? Can you hear it now?
I don't know the sounds of this neighborhood so well. Church bells are echoing off a large surface. But it might only be a row of buildings. I think Mario's blinder than I am. Mario! You call him.
Mario?
Convidei para uma festa.
Mas qual é o problema? É um grande
Anda cá!
Bem, o problema...
Já esqueceste a bela estrangeira? Fogo!
I think I'll have to go and get you that jug of wine myself.
Uma amiga minha, convidei para uma festa nossa.
Está calado, pá. O Mário está ocupado. Está a falar com a namorada. Sorry, I was telling that Mario is with his girlfriend, talking to her.
Maybe the Portuguese boys take too many orders. So the coffee arrives cold.
Look, I don't take orders, but if you want... You want to smell it?
Oh yeah, that's strong.
Brandy, português. Very special.
Espera, ainda não está.
Try it, it's pure.
No, thank you. I've just ordered some wine.
No.
It's not always better to be overly cautious. You listening? Here we go. No spill. It can be better to do things quickly and decisively. Let's try again. Serrano? Ah. What are you doing here? Serrano. What's up with you?
You're not blind.
Why do you think so?
I know how you cross the street.
Well, tell me more.
Only someone who could see cars very well could cross the street like you do.
You're wrong. You're wrong. See, every car... Serrano? Every car on the road, so this makes an awful noise, like... And I was coming back as So anyway, yeah, that's the... You can always tell exactly how far each car is away from you and how quickly it's coming, so...
I don't believe you.
Yeah. That is your problem.
You can prove you're not lying.
How?
You said you don't have any eyes.
That's right, I don't.
You must have artificial ones. Made of glass, right?
There you go. You can touch them.
Okay.
Shall I take them out?
No.
Right.
Take it back, please. I don't know what's that.
Never play.
Tiago? O que estás a fazer, Tiago? Então, o que estás a fazer?
A fazer estalinhos com a língua.
O quê? Onde está a tua bengala?
Não tenho.
Não tens? Não tens bengala?
Não.
Queres cair? Partir os dentes?
Não, por isso é que eu faço estes estalinhos com a língua. Ian, tens que mostrar os estalinhos ao doutor. O doutor não acredita em mim.
What? What did he say?
You have to show your tongue clicking.
Serrano? You here?
Yeah.
Do you mind clicking for Dr. Pedros?
Sure.
Very nice. Tongue clicking.
Show us how to walk without a cane by tongue clicking.
My mouth's dry right now. I can't really click. So, the exercise is for you to hear the bicycle Jose stood up in the courtyard. Do you see it?
Yes.
And can you hear it?
I can't see a bell.
Yep, that doesn't matter because we're trying to hear it when the bell isn't ringing. Even then it reflects different sounds like tongue clicking. But you can also snap your fingers or tap your heels if you have good shoes. Shall I begin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please, demonstrate it. Most impressive. Perhaps you use a sensor.
What do you mean?
The one in your pocket.
I don't use a sensor.
But you have a little electronic thing. I've seen you hold it.
Do you mean this?
Yes. Do you use it sometimes?
Hardly ever. It's an ultrasonic distance sensor.
Does it help you to navigate?
You said you don't use a cane?
That's right.
So you use a sensor?
I use various methods. I hardly ever use the sensor.
Can I see it?
You click so well, you do not need a cane.
I hardly ever click my tongue. It's enough to have the right shoes.
Did you hear the motorbike?
What motorbike?
There is a motorbike in the courtyard as well. Over there. You should have heard it. It's quite close. It should also reflect tongue clicking.
Why didn't? Is it by the wall near to any other objects?
No, it isn't.
Well, it's too far away then. A few meters can make all the difference.
You mean you need the sensor to find it?
I already told you I don't use the sensor for orientation.
It's very clever. It indicates the distance by vibrating.
Show them that you don't need the sensor.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, show them that you don't need it.
Show them.
He's fallen down the cold chute.
You should use a cane like every blind people.
You're a danger. A danger to yourself and to other blind people. I will not permit you to work with my patients any longer. I'm left with no choice but to fire you. I've written you a good reference. You'll be paid until the end of the month.
If I can't work with blind patients anymore, perhaps I could find some other work at your clinic.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. The center needs a Braille library, for example.
There is a long queue of blind children for every residential place here. I can't use the places of
I could rent a room in town and come into work like the sighted staff.
I will not employ you in any capacity that involves contact with my patients. This is a private clinic. It survives thanks to donations and pay no rent to the monastery. One mishap could wipe out everything we've achieved over the years. I think about some kind of job for you in the office, but I forbid you to move around the clinic without a cane.
Here comes the censor. He's got a cane.
Alive.
Can you walk?
Why does it bother you whether I can walk or not? Would you like to go out somewhere?
The same place as yesterday?
To that bar?
Yes.
I can't.
Did they take away your sensor?
I don't need a sensor. Why that bar? You want to be a girl without a white cane? You want to be chatted up by that guy again?
What guy?
Mr. Brandy Portuguese. Very special.
Eva. I can go.
Where do you want to go?
To the bar in the corner. I know where it is. Ready?
Yes.
I'm waiting for you. Do you need a minute or an hour? What's the matter?
I haven't got a cane.
I've got mine. Pretend you're leading me. Come on. You'll be sexier without a cane. And it doesn't bother me.
Not so quick, not so quick! Serrano.
Mind the gap.
Please, that's too quick. Oh. Everything okay?
I guess so. Where are those cherries?
Ginshu is a pretty dangerous beach.
Plus, I heard Ginshu, the winds, they really
It's a very
good for windsurfing.
Yeah.
Go closer.
Excuse me, that's my surfboard. This is an acacia tree. This is an acacia. There are no cherries here.
An acacia tree?
Yeah.
He says it's an acacia tree.
Bom dia alla straniera.
Good morning, pretty strangera.
Buen día, señores. So you made it.
Is this it?
Don't you recognize the smell?
Coffee.
You can sit down now.
Is that a sea breeze?
Yes.
I can't smell the rotting seaweed. Is that a motorboat?
Yes.
It just sounds like an ordinary motorbike.
But it goes wherever it wants to. No traffic lights, or policemen, or busy traffic. It isn't a motorbike.
Is that ship still there?
You'll have to wait. When they start ringing the church bells, you'll hear the echo.
It's a motorboat.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Did you hurt yourself?
No, I'm fine. It's this guy takes my hand off.
You're American, aren't you?
I'm from New York. What about you?
I'm from Berlin.
Are you on holiday?
Not exactly.
I've got a week holiday left. I'm wandering up and down the coast. Are you staying long?
As long as I can stay up on my board?
Oh, you surf? Really?
Well, a little.
Now, where can you surf around here?
In Europe, it's almost impossible. Apart from Ginshu.
Is there a club there? Something I would have to hire a board.
I don't think so. They're maniacs. They wouldn't lend you a board. Do you really surf?
Yeah, kind of.
It's a very dangerous place, you know. Every year the tide takes someone out to sea beyond Cabo de Roca.
I'll be careful. I can always just watch. We could meet there later.
Today at Ginshu.
Sure. I'll get hold of a board.
The wind is very strong today. I'd be afraid to go out in weather like this.
Well, we'll stay on our board somehow.
I don't know about that. You find it hard enough staying on your chair?
The bell! Listen, the bell! The church bells are ringing. There's the echo. But it's true. Each time it rings, you can hear it 2 times.
What does that mean?
We are speaking about the sound reflecting off by a ship.
What ship?
The one which is moored here in the harbor.
What harbor? Is there a harbor around here?
Senores, how far from the harbor to here?
Harbor? Which harbor? Alcantara?
Yes. Which way should I go there?
Oh, it's too far to walk. You take tram number 28 to Brazil, then you catch bus to Alcantara.
Isn't there something closer? I'm looking for something closer.
Santa Polonia. It's a little bit closer.
Yes, Santa Polonia. Which way should I go there?
You take tram 28. 28 to Martin Square.
No. I'm looking for something closer. I need something closer.
There's nothing between Alcantara and Santa Polonia.
What else did he tell you?
Experimente. Pag são cruas. Prove. Prove. É muito bom.
Serrano?
You're a liar. You lied to everyone.
Really?
There is no ship. There isn't even an harbor.
Who told you that?
The regulars in the bar.
The senores. They sit outside the bar all day, looking at the street. But they don't see anything.
What do you mean?
They look, but they don't see. A large ship is moored at the quay, and you can hear it. Senores can't see it because you can't see the quay from the bar.
You're lying. You're lying because you know I can't see it. You can prove you're not lying. Give me a cane, please. Sir, how would I move myself?
Keep hold of me.
No.
3 steps, 2.
No.
Now.
Stop.
Mind the curb. Stop. There'll be a gap before the scooter. Do you know what the scooter sounds like?
Yeah.
Now. Mind the curb. Now.
Are you okay, sir?
Great.
Okay. I think so.
My glasses have fallen off.
That's my cane. I'd prefer to use a cane.
Yeah, that cane's too short.
Too short? How long should it be?
I don't know. But it ought to keep you further away from danger.
All blind people have canes like that.
Mm-hmm. But they still have... accidents.
Are we looking for the ship?
Yes. But it can't be here.
Where are we? What's in front of us?
Try dropping a stone.
What's that water?
The Atlantic. The River Tagus is on the left. Fish. Again. It's here.
It is? Where?
Here. Can you hear it?
No.
It starts here. Clap. Hear the difference?
Yeah.
The ship finishes here.
How big is it?
It's not very big. About 30 meters long. It's not the one we're looking for. That's the ship.
Where?
What do you hear?
A wall.
A very high wall. It's an enormous ship. No.
I can't hear it's a ship.
Yes, you can. Imagine it's talking to you.
How can I imagine it if I can't hear it?
First imagine it, then it'll speak. And you'll hear it.
And what it's saying?
It's saying... the sun's been heating it up all day. But at last it can wallow in the Tagus and cool off. It's warmer higher up. It's cooled off a little lower down.
How do you know it's not a building or a barge?
No, it's not a barge. One of its engines is running. Always runs on low revs, so the passengers can put on their bedside light or get a cold beer from the fridge. No, you can't hear the engine. The entire ship is vibrating gently.
Really? Anything else?
The shaver is buzzing high up on the left. And perhaps an officer is shaving before starting his watch.
How do you know it's an officer?
Well, I don't know it's an officer. Why would a passenger be shaving at night?
Can you hear his epaulette too?
Can't you hear anything?
No. I'm cold, and I go.
Serrano. Serrano. Here you go. Just take this.
Oh, thank you.
You know where you're going? Do you have any idea?
You wait here.
What were you doing at the harbor?
Three security cameras saw you throwing stones.
Yep, we were throwing them randomly. It's hard to aim without any eyes, so...
So why throw them?
To hear the splash. A splash meant we'd hit the target.
Ah. So you were trying to hit something. What was it?
The Atlantic.
Serrano, I treated you last week, no?
No, you didn't.
Who put those stitches in your hand?
Dr. Pedros did it.
Uh-huh.
You put the one in my knees.
There is a blind person here who used to be my patient, just like you. I want to show you what happened to him. Wait here.
Why?
He stepped in front of a train.
No brakes.
Good. Thank you. And now I'd like you to pack and leave immediately. You do understand, don't you?
Yes. May I say goodbye to my friends?
I know they like you, but shouldn't we spare them the sad goodbye?
Okay.
These are receipts. Let me show you. That's your bird.
se esqueceu dos ovos mexidos, para não?
Não, não, claro.
Bom dia, Mario.
Would you like something to drink?
Bacon nos ovos mexidos. Oh, amigo. Amigo, estou a falar consigo.
Diga.
Então veio o bacon nos meus ovos mexidos.
Peço imensa desculpa, senhor. Eu peço imensa desculpa, eu enganei.
É que eu não posso comer bacon, faz mal ao estômago.
Desculpa. May I move your bags, sir? Would you like something to drink? Maybe another coffee? Brandy?